Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Wake up, everybody. No more sleeping in bed. Did I sound drunk enough?
Walter,
Huh?
this is very random, but I just thought about it. Do you know how to yodel?
In your leg. When I'm hoarse, yeah. But not when I'm not hoarse, no.
Oh, we should play.
We should play.
We
I
should
want
play. We should like take R&B songs and turn them into yodeling songs and just have
when if I'm good in horse, then we could do that definitely.
you.
But on a norm, believe it or not, it's a hard thing to do vocally
Oh,
to
you have to
stay
do
in
it with
key.
your horse?
Yeah, because I don't. It's weird. I don't even want to. It's
I
just
don't know.
weird.
So like my yodeling experience
Hmm.
comes from Sound of Music, right?
Okay.
You know that scene in the movie that have the whole little,
Hmm.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Walter, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so that's the only time I've even attempted.
Hey, Doctor Poe.
But you be hitting these runs and stuff, and you be having, all these vocal calisthenics and stuff. I just wanted to know.
So it's the reason why it's hard is because if you're not disciplined or in your thing enough,
Mhm.
when you flip to your falsetto, there's no if you're not in control, you can
Mhm.
land in key, you can land out of key.
Mhm.
Yodeling is difficult because these people have disciplined their voice enough to where
Mhm.
they go from their natural to their false and they're
Mhm.
able to stay in key. It's hard.
Mhm. Mhm. Ooh, let's have some fun, Walter. Okay.
Yeah,
Hey.
absolutely. Don't forget, y'all, to click that like button and subscribe to this channel for more content. Why? Because we are the Shiz Not Easy, the the sugar honey iced tea, and you don't want to be the one left out of the group chat when they
No.
quote us. You don't want to be out left out. Anyway, so Mano, how has your week been?
Oh my gosh, Walter, like when I tell you I was about dead to the world this
Mm-hmm.
weekend, I was about dead to the world. I prayed for a lot of things coming into 2024, and it's all coming at
Yes,
the
God.
same time. So I'm getting the blessings while I'm clearing out the bullshit. And so it's
Mm-hmm.
the juggling and the balancing of the two. I'm right in the middle of it, and it's
Yeah.
exhausting. It is exhausting, and so I did only what I had to do, and I
Okay.
was damn near a zombie outside of those things. Um, but I woke up this morning and
Mm-hmm.
there were so many things that was worrying me 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And after some conversations with a few people and just kind of resetting my perspective on
Mm-hmm.
things, I was able to get into a positive space.
That's
Um,
dope.
and when I tell you blessings came immediately,
Immediate.
they came immediately. Okay.
Immediately. Uh-huh.
And so just to be able to reap the things that I have been sowing, because I'm intentional about sowing good things.
Mm-hmm.
It's been great. But I also had a lesson on lying, Walter.
Okay.
I
I want
did.
to hear about this lesson on lying.
So whoever said, you lie to the ones that you love, you heard that?
I've heard it.
They on some bullshit.
Okay.
Because when you love somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you do whatever you can to help them understand where you're coming from. So there's
Okay.
no reason to lie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned, and all of that came to my mind after I tried to throw a lie out. I tried to throw it out, trying to
Mm-hmm.
avoid some other, issues that could come if I told the truth. That just trying to avoid
Mm-hmm.
things. And I saw hurt and pain behind my lie,
Mm-hmm.
I had to quickly clear it up because I had, it's just not how I like to move.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so some growth came from it.
Yeah.
But you don't lie to the people you love. You
When you
know,
love someone, you just don't. Mm-hmm.
yeah, you don't treat them bad. That
Mm-mm.
includes lying. So all y'all out here lying to each other, playing games, manipulating, withholding information, you on
Mm.
some bullshit. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, yeah. They used to tell me a half truth is a whole lie.
Oh, amen.
That's what they told me. That's what
Yes,
they
sir.
told me.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
How was
My
your week?
My weekend was great. I got a lot of work done this past weekend. Um, and I had to substitute. So I had a friend that had to have a much needed vacation, but in order for them to go on vacation, they had to have someone sub for their choir, do the rehearsal for their choir. So
Mm.
I went, and girl, it has been years since I worked the choir. And normally the sopranos are okay. We got to work the altos, but girl, I was like, soprano, if I have to give you your note one more time, now listen, I'm a baritone. Girl, I left that rehearsal barely able to talk. I was like, y'all, I'm not gonna sing the whole thing in soprano.
Hey.
Hey, cupcakes. But no, it was a good, overall good experience. I want to do a community choir now, I think, or this too may pass. Um, but we gonna see. We gonna see.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
I'm not a fan of sopranos. And I'm not just saying that
Mm-hmm.
because I'm an alto tenor. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of times they just be catty. And
Mm-hmm.
they don't have full round voices like the others. That's what be bothering me. It's a very rare soprano that
Mm-hmm.
has a nice high tone and it's round and full.
I could some of that's due to training, but that
Mhm,
this ain't that show. So you got to round it out and shape it and work with it, because
mhm,
that round sound is gonna be is what's gonna cause it not to be agitating and irritating
mhm.
unto
Well,
the ear.
I just need you to go to all the churches and start training. That's all I need.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Let's
Mhm.
take work, because first you got to get them to hear it. So sometimes they don't.
Ah, so that's the truth. Oh, you thought you had that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, they may be on key, but if you're it's all in the throat. See, the throat does a lot, Saints. The throat does a lot. What that throat do? The throat does a lot. And if you're not working your throat properly, if you're not opening it up and allowing that note to
Mm,
penetrate
mhm.
properly,
Yes,
it's not gonna come out right. The
yes.
song is not going to come out
Mhm.
right.
Your head and your heart off
But we
that
talk about music here. That's I don't know. Lucy, I could tell right now the enemy is working in some of y'all mind. We talking about music. We're not talking about swallowing and we're not talking about that. That's not what we talk. We talking about music. Um, okay. Um all right. Moving right along with our show today. We have our class and our ass of the week. Okay. The class and the ass of the week. Now, y'all may give me some pushback for the ass of the week, but we're gonna start off with the class and then we're gonna go to the ass. But the class of the week this week is Jafar Jackson, who will be playing his uncle, Michael Jackson, in the upcoming biopic. Now, okay, I'm celebrating him. What we tend to do as a community that I don't necessarily like. His parents have an interesting backstory, and it's messy, and I mean messy as the F,
Good
as
job,
the
Walter. Come
F. It is
on.
messy and it's juicy. So we may come back next week and take just a little peek into the history. But for him, this is his life. He didn't ask to be in. He didn't ask to be put in that mess. So for him, this is a good thing, and I want to celebrate Jafar Jackson for this opportunity in his life. Class of the week. Do you agree, Manal?
Yeah, we can't get caught up in all of the craziness and the madness that comes with everybody's family lines, that comes with even them sometimes. You have to be able to celebrate the artist.
Mm-hmm.
There are people out there, they are people that are hard to love. Okay.
Yeah.
They are hard to love, but that doesn't mean that they're not talented. Even the
Right.
Bible says that the gifts of God are without repentance. And so like
Mm-hmm.
we gotta honor the gifts and he
Yeah.
has a wonderful opportunity to do something great. We gotta celebrate. And he's young. He's
Yeah.
young starting out.
Yeah.
Hopefully he has the covering he needs. So he ain't out here like them Nickelodeon kids. Anyway, moving on.
Woo.
Um,
Ah.
but yeah,
So
congratulations.
congratulations for you. Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah.
Now, for every class, there is an ass. Okay. You will not do me. Prince Ali has to go pee, but there's no bathroom. All right. So for every class of the week, there is an ass of the week. This week we'll be talking about the ass of the week, and this week's ass of the week is none other than Candace Owens. Okay, now why is she the ass of the week? She is the ass of the week
Again.
because she's on. Yeah, she stayed. I don't like her. Um, she's trying to do this press tour where she's saying a lot of things that are palatable to the black community,
Mm.
right? Um, she's saying a lot of things that are palatable to the black community, and a lot of the sheeple are saying, "Oh, well, she's not that bad. Oh, well, we finally get to hear her out." No, 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 no. She's saying the stuff that's palatable that she would have said even on the white network. I want her to go back and let's address the shit you said about George Floyd. I want you to go back and address the stuff you said about black men in general. These disparaging comments that you made. I want you to go back and address the conversation about police brutality, because now you're doing what politicians do. You're trying to dress it up, and you're trying to crap on a plate, put some stuff on it, and then tell us it's filet mignon and expect us to bon appetit. That was a long way because I normally cuss all through that sentence. But you're trying to serve us bullcrap on a plate, and that's not okay. And I fault her for it. I fault these black platforms that are not taking her to task. They should be holding her feet to the fire
Yeah.
because she has been a detriment and a hindrance to the movement up to this point, and the worst kind of movement because she's one of us.
She is not one of us since we on Disney right now.
Okay.
Um, Candace, here's the thing. I feel like there are a lot of, especially, and then we're not gonna, talk about politics too much, but there are a lot of politicians that understand the power of the black vote, right?
Uh-huh.
They understand the power even if we don't as a collective.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a lot of them that are changing their tune right now because it's voting year, right?
Right.
And so we already know the side that Candace plays on.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that she's just following suit with everybody else that's in that
Mm-hmm.
party. And so the reality is that us as black people, yeah, we definitely do have to hold people accountable to who they say they are.
Right.
But
Right.
Candace has always said that she is not with us. Um, so because she has always made it very clear that she's not on our team,
Mm-hmm.
we have to remember that a wolf in sheep's clothing still needs to be addressed as such. And whether it's Candace Owens or any other politician who is promising us stuff, um,
Mm-hmm.
you have to be able to be smart enough to be able to recognize who's with you and who's not, no matter what season they are changing their tune in. Period.
These comments are taking me out. Oh, mailbox head having ass. Oh, porch light head having ass. Uh, oh, egg horde head having ass. I love these comments. Oh my God. They give me life. And that more abundantly. So this is the class and the ass of the week. I don't like Candace Owens. I don't watch her stuff. I just don't. I did watch the Breakfast Club interview because I thought it would have been interesting to see her and Charlemagne the God go
Yeah,
at it,
yeah.
or her and Jess Hilarious go at it. But she got up there and they all coochied out. They all coochied out on her. Now, so that's all I have to say on that. She's not my favorite person at all. And no, she's not invited to the cookout.
No, 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 no. We didn't give her the address. Never did.
Mm-mm, never. All right. Now, moving right along, we got a fun round of games to play. One's got to go. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor,
Neighbor,
one's got to go.
one's got to go.
Look at your other neighbor and say, neighbor,
Neighbor,
one's got to get the fuck out of here.
one's got to get the up out of here.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
Okay. All right. All right. So first we starting it off light. I like to eat. You like to eat, Manal?
You know I love to eat. I got all of the hips to prove it.
Yes. Well, I got hips and everything else. Shit. I even have titties, and I'm not supposed to have those. These ain't implants, baby. But really, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. One's got to go. So we did all of the cuisine. Let's show the one with the cuisines. All right, one's got to go. Soul food, Mexican food, Chinese food, or Italian food.
I don't even like
One
this.
has to go. You
I
said
don't even
what?
like this.
Why not?
I don't like this because Black people about to be mad at me. And let me tell
Oh,
you, don't come for me because I ain't Candace.
mm-hmm.
But I eat more like culturally diverse foods than soul
Okay.
food.
Okay.
And it's really just because of health reasons.
Uh-huh.
So soul food gotta go.
Oh, I
I
rebuke
know.
it.
I know
I
it's
rebuke
okay.
it. I rebuke it. And, oh, wait. I heard somebody say Mexican food can go, and that is not a god at all. So for me on this list, I'm gonna have to go with Dr. Holt. Italian food can go.
I love my eggplant parmesan. I need that.
So I can't go. I'm not gonna lie, and I hope my best friend isn't watching. But I'm not. I'm gotta whisper this. I'm not putting down fried chicken. I don't give what he say. Okay. He was fussing at me the other day talking about you don't eat that fried chicken. And I put it down when he was in the room. But as soon as he left, I picked that mother up because I'm grown. Okay. And I eat what I want.
Not in this space. No, and I know it's okay. It's really okay.
Hmm.
Um, I grew up with the soul food and all of that. You know, my
Right.
mom she blackity blackity black. My dad is blackity blackity black.
Right.
But I like my heart, and it just don't agree with my insides. This is what it is.
Now, one thing I will not let go of, and that is Mexican food. I need my pozole. I need it.
Yes. Uh, there's so many great
Kwame says I pick Mexican food, and that's my business. and I need a tamale during the holiday season, a homemade tamale. I don't want one from the store. I want a homemade tamale.
See, like the one you buy for $2 at the parking lots of what is that? I'm in St. Louis now. I can't remember the stores in California anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Dr. Holt, see the thing is, I eat the collard greens. So when I think of soul food, I think of collard greens with ham hocks, right? That's
Uh-huh.
not what I'm gonna do. But I will make some kale and greens with no meat, and I would season it without any salt. So it'll be naturally flavored. So it ain't that I don't eat the foods, I just don't eat the soul food style. It's just
Yeah.
don't put no fat back in my food. I don't do that. Don't
So
please
I
don't cook
do.
my stuff with bacon grease, you know?
I do turkey, but I'm not gonna be. My friend be eating like that, and I be like, "You gonna put some salt on my? You gonna put some salt on my?" They be like, "Ooh, let the honey sweeten it." But honey don't sweeten it like sugar. Move. I'll go get it. Damn it. No. Hmm.
I love it. Yes,
Now,
smoked turkey is cool, but
okay, so we
Mm.
have another one's got to go, and this
All right, let's
is
go.
for the male R&B lovers. If you love men R&B singers, Donny
Oh,
Hathaway, Marvin Gaye. I almost said Little Richard. Now you know how bad I need my ass whooped for that. Stevie Wonder
The other guy with glasses.
and Stevie Wonder and Luther Vandross.
I don't even like this.
One's got to go.
I do not like this at all.
You know this was a hard one, so I didn't want to give anyone an easy way out. This is why I picked all hard hitters.
Oh my God. Okay, so it's more about people trying to come for me. So who can go for me is Stevie Wonder. I know. His catalog is classic. You know, he has so many hits. He created music out of this world. I know. But when I hear the voices of the other three, what they do to my spine is different. Okay.
Wait,
and also,
Stevie Wonder never made your inside just quiver just a little bit.
Stevie is like he is fun, he is energetic. There is a lot of a good like the instrumentation, like it. Stevie Wonder he's a bad dude, but the other three, just their songs, the lyrics, the time in which they were writing, like it man,
he was right there with him.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
You didn't hear him when he said he had a culturally appropriate song.
Nah. He was cool. But them other three, the music that they wrote and the lyrics, like they was getting me through some things in life.
My heart is hurt. Now, one person that is not able to go, it's not gonna go, is my good sis, Luther Vandross. She is staying on this screen. Okay. Man. Because Luther, even though he was a cover singer for the most part, that man knew how to remake a song and really bring it home.
It's long ago.
I hear some of y'all saying Donnie. I can't go there with Donnie. Donnie has to stay.
I'm just saying.
Donnie has to stay. And Marvin Gaye is just everything I need in this life. You know.
Who has to go?
Who made this? You know. You're cheating. Whoever made this is cheating, and I'm gonna have to say Donny Hathaway has to go.
What?
I'm gonna have to say, and he has some amazing music.
Oh my God,
he does, but he's got to go. Now his daughter can come back around. He got to go.
Oh my God.
Cupcake said, "Nah, fam, you made us sick." Donnie has to go. I mean, Marvin Gaye touches me on my inside, and he calls me by my name.
Donnie said, "I love you in a space where there's no space or time." Like, what?
Yeah. But Marvin Gaye said, "I need sexual healing," and that alone is why he can't go nowhere.
He was reading the Bible differently than everybody else. And then we caught up. I'm just saying.
All right. Now, moving to our next. Oh, by the way, thank you all for participating. This is hilarious. And this is so much fun to me. I love talking about music. Our next. I did just come out because let me tell you something about Marvin Gaye. I was so happy when I found out that Marvin Gaye was bisexual. I was so happy when I found that out because then I wasn't yearning for a straight man because y'all know I don't like straight men. Yes, and I'm coming out again. Once again. Now, so there's that. Now, the last one's got to go. We have is for the females, the ladies. Okay. We have Jazmine Sullivan, Keke Wyatt, Jazmine Sullivan, Keke Wyatt, Fantasia, and Jennifer Hudson. One's got to go.
This is a little easier.
It's a little easier?
It is.
Yeah. Walter, let's just
Woo! Okay.
Why is this easier?
This is easier because with those men, their
Mhm.
catalogs were ridiculous.
Okay.
They're also from the time when music was just sweet, not just great, but sweet
Ah,
to the soul.
sweet to the soul.
Uh, these are younger artists,
Sweet
it's
to the
more
soul.
about whose music do you prefer, as well as the voice, right?
Uh-huh.
So Kiki ain't going nowhere. Kiki's vocals are out of this world. And as much as I'm not a fan of her person per se, her
Mhm.
voice is stupid. So she's not going nowhere. Jasmine, not only do I love her music, but I also love her vocals. She's another one, stupid,
Mm.
crazy ear. Um, Fantasia, I'm not a huge fan of her music. I'm not.
Mm.
But I love her. She has a really good voice. She's a great performer. I think she's trying to bite off a patty a little bit too much too often, but she got a spirit about her. Jennifer Hudson,
Mm.
crazy vocals, wonderful performance. Okay.
Mhm.
Um, so if I have to choose, who gotta go?
If I could. Uh-huh.
I think Fantasia gotta go.
All right, and that's it. I am now. This is back. This is the Walt B connection because just that fast. No, I'm just not. No. He's coming back just that fast. Just that fast. You say the wrong thing.
It's
Um,
okay. It's okay.
no.
Y'all,
Um. So
who gotta go?
for me, okay. J Hud cannot go anywhere, in my opinion, because, and I am telling you, I'm not going. And she's just not going nowhere. J Hud's not going anywhere. Fantasia cannot go anywhere because her song Lose to Win again ministers to my entire being, you know. And I like her voice. I like her voice. And when she's in her thing, when Fantasia is in her thing and she ain't, I don't too much like her on
Yeah,
stage in front of
yeah.
everybody.
It's
But
the
when she get in her thing, Fantasia she's a force to be reckoned with. Um
she hit the same note every time at the end.
uh, tech-
She end every song the same.
technically all of them do. It's called a signature sound.
Is
But, but
that what you going
now
with?
now
Woo!
the one who absolutely cannot go anywhere is Jasmine Sullivan because of her song BPW, which is best pussy in the world. And y'all can bleep that out because I refuse not to say that was my theme song for all of 2023. Best pussy in the world. I know Cupcake say, who is you picking, Walter? Kiki Wyatt gotta go.
What? No.
Kiki gotta go. I'm
Vocally?
sorry. Vocally, she get on my nerves with "If Only You Knew." So she start out good, but then when she get to that,
Time out. But Fantasia yelling on every song don't bother you?
no, she's anointed. It's different when it's anointed and when you just singing because you
I
know you can sing.
cannot.
See, it's
I
the difference. If gifts and callings come with that, but it's the anointing that makes the difference.
What?
Kiki Wyatt go for every child she got. For every child she has, she give us another round of that.
I cannot.
She at 10. Just I'm not a Kiki Wyatt. I'm so wait.
Woo!
When she's good, I'm a Kiki Wyatt fan, but she's just one that on this list out of these four, take her. I could take her or leave her. But we have to take a commercial break, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna be having we're gonna have the conversation about the things of the things. All pressure is not meant for you. You got to know what you can take. Who got to go? Your grown daughter or your man? We're gonna talk about it. after these messages. Go ahead and take us away, Kwame.
know that you can now catch the electrifying sounds of Bulletin Flight Radio anywhere you go? Yes, you heard it right. Tune in to the high-flying beats and soaring melodies by downloading the TuneIn app on your mobile device. Just search for Bulletin Flight Radio and hit play. It's that easy. And if you have a smart device like Alexa or Google, just say, "Hey Google," or "Alexa, play Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn." Experience the rush of adrenaline wherever you are. Listen to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn using your Alexa or Google devices. Soaring through the skies has never sounded this good. Don't miss out on the ultimate musical journey. Tune in now to Bulletin Flight Radio on TuneIn and let the music take you on an unforgettable ride. Get ready to elevate your listening experience. Brought to you by Bulletin Flight Radio.
Yay, God, yay, God, yay, God. Real quick, Dr. Holt says, yeah, she can go. Leave If Only You Knew to Patty until Patty is no longer with us. And I absolutely agree. That song belongs to Patty Label. Patty Label.
Fantasia covered some of Patty's songs, and she let the musicians and the audience sing most of it while she moved her shoulders. I don't understand.
Because she knows her lane. When you sing a Patti LaBelle song, you are allowing us to enjoy the memory of the greatness of Patty.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Get on the stage, don't you sing
You
nothing.
just get up there and dance, and hopefully you look as sexy as she used to look. You just get up there and dance. But you let us enjoy the memory.
Oh my God.
Well, tonight we're having a conversation about pressure. Pressure? We're having a conversation about pressure. Because, you know, sometimes you're applying the pressure and you're not really meaning to apply pressure. God has just gifted you and you just a bad, you're a brick house.
Well, so Walter, here was the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was venting to someone, and I was saying, maybe it's time for me to experience more pressure so I can learn to tolerate more as I grow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just, just telling her all the things that I got piled up. And this person said to me, not all pressure is meant for you. You do not have to just put up with everything and tolerate everything.
Right.
Sometimes you need to start speaking to the mountain and tell it to get out your way.
Get the hell on. Yeah.
And so when I was scrolling and I saw this message, that's what came to my mind. Not all pressure is meant for you.
Okay.
Because sometimes it's meant for you to just make a choice and get out of that situation.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's go ahead on and dig a little deeper so that we have a little more particulars about what we are talking about on this evening. Kwame, can you help us out briefly? Go ahead, Manal.
So, we're gonna read this. Back home with you and your boyfriend, her dude says that being around your daughter is too much pressure on him and is very tempting. He then says he needs to move out and he will move back once she leaves. Is he wrong? Now, this person was asking the fella to chime in, but I got an opinion too.
Okay.
So again, this post is about a dude who he was living with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend has this older daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't really know exactly how old she is. She could be 18, she could be 16, she could be 23. We don't know. But he messaged he moved out and messaged the woman and said, I love you, but I got to get up out this house while this girl is in this house because it's too much. And what
Gosh.
really surprised me was so many people were commenting and saying that he was wrong. And they were
Okay.
concerned about if he looking at her, he's probably looking at other women, right? And again, we don't know how old this young lady is. We just know that she was the girlfriend's daughter. She could be an adult. She might not be a teenager.
Now. Mm-hmm.
So we don't really know. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
this gentleman, we don't know what the whole background is. We don't know if she's walking around the house naked when her mama's not there. We don't know if she's trying to come and get some money out his pocket and she pushing the boobs up in his face in order to get it. We don't know if
Girl, you describing some opening things to some porn.
I'm just saying. We don't
That daddy's
know.
gone. Mommy's
We don't
gone.
know what this
He
kind of
catches
pressure
me
is. We don't
leaving
know
the
if he's having
shower.
conversations with
I
her,
dropped my towel on
with
accident.
the mom. You so silly. We don't know. And so all we know is this man, instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna be up in the situation and we're gonna see what happens, instead of him doing that, he said, you know what, I'm gonna exit stage left because this is not what I want. I want you, ma'am, not your daughter.
So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the daughter's grown, dressing like this, because if she's six, y'all can call me old fashioned and old, whatever you want. My daughter, well, if my daughter lived close enough where I could snatch a knot in her ass, my daughter would not be walking around 16-year-old with a body like this, dressed like this. I'm sorry. Not on no everyday. Not on no everyday, just whatever. Not that it's even tempting, not that it would even tempt me. It's just, that's a grown look. That's a grown woman look. That's how I feel about it. It's my opinion. That's a grown woman look. And if you're not selling potatoes, take the sign out the window. Now that's how I feel. Do y'all hold on? So let's just start there. Do y'all feel like this is? Hold on, maybe I'm outdated. Is this how 16-year-olds dress now?
Well, we don't know how old she is.
I'm gonna say she grown. Okay. Now, if she's grown and she's living at home with, if she's 16 and if she's built like this and she's living at home with her mom, I'm gonna say the mom needs to have her eyes on her husband. Now, she can have a talk with her daughter, but she needs to have the eyes, not her husband, on her boyfriend, because my mind is, and should nothing be that tempting where you can't control yourself and you got to move out or something. This ain't somebody putting their hands on you trying to fight you. This is literally somebody walking around in some clothes. Take your ass in the room. You know, play the game. And if she's doing something if she's doing something that is inappropriate, then you need to call the mom and daughter together and y'all need to have that conversation. But I don't think, I'm not gonna say he's wrong for moving out. I will say that that is what lets me think that there's more to the story and possibly more to his past.
I mean, and it may not even be his past.
Hmm.
Again, we don't know. My biggest thing is that, you know, everybody is so quick to have an opinion without the full story. I don't see a grown man moving out of the home with his girlfriend for no reason.
Right.
Like, there has to be more, you know.
Right.
And so I'm gonna ask, what's up? Is it a matter of she is coming on to him? Is it a matter of he's already talked to his girlfriend and like, hey, she dressing too sexually, you know, she ain't wearing enough clothes around the house. Maybe he did try all of those things.
Now that's the conversation that can absolutely be had. Like, okay, maybe she can, tailor the way she's dressing. Um, so let's see what I like Kwame's point of view right here. He says it's always interesting to me that we talk to our daughters for what they wear and for what they wear to express themselves, rather than our young kings on how they deal with how to deal with consent. So I like this comment, and this is where I was coming from. The pressure should not be that much if she's not doing nothing to you. Now, sexy people exist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sexy people exist, and we thank God for sexy people. I do, at least. Um, but you have to be able to control yourself, and you don't have to pounce on something just because it's there, just because it's available, just because it makes a pass at you. Right? You don't have to. You don't have to jump on these things. You have to be the responsible, and I'm going to say adult in this situation, and handle yourself accordingly. It's me. I'm sexy people. I absolutely okay. And for those of y'all that don't know, she is not lying. That woman is beautiful. Go follow her on TikTok. But yeah, I absolutely don't I don't agree with applying the pressure. However, I do think you can have a conversation with your daughter about
Yeah.
what's appropriate and what's not appropriate when you're in the company of men. She has the right to wear what the hell she wants to wear. She has the right to wear the hell what she want to wear. But sometimes we focus on what should be instead of addressing what is.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I have the background that I have, right? I'm a pastor's daughter, so I learned about being modest in my dress, but more importantly, I learned about what is perceived of me based off of how I dress.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am putting on a business suit, it's because I want you to take care. I want you to take me seriously. If I walk out wearing pajamas, it's because I don't give two shits about what's going on.
Right.
If I walk out in my freakum dress, it's because I'm trying to have a good time. That don't mean come hit on me. I'm having a good time and I feel good about how I look.
Absolutely.
And so I am very clear on what I am wanting to communicate, right? At any given moment with the way that I appear. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have that sense of things, because she just might. She knows she cute. That's why she posing the way that she is, and that's why she is wearing what she is wearing. My thing is at some point when we are looking at who we are dating, how we are blending our families, how we are existing around other people. Mom, did you ever sit with your grown daughter and say, hey, I got this man in this house, I'm gonna need you to check your fits? Ma'am, I got this man in the house, and I'm not saying that he has permission to have free reign over you and your body while you are here, but you need to be mindful of the fact that this man is in this space.
Okay.
You know, and because I know with us, even my dad, he would always put on a shirt. Now, men usually they walk around with shirtless all the time. But my dad made sure that he put a shirt on, because he said, if you got to put on a shirt when you walk out your room, I'm going to put on a shirt when I walk out my room. And he set that expectation. And he set that same expectation for my brother, because it was just respect. You put clothes on your body when you are living with other people.
Okay. That is, so I can respect that. Again, I am normally not Switzerland. Y'all know I could pick a side and stick with it. I kind of feel like I'm coasting down the middle here, because I think there's a conversation on both sides that can be had. Monique from Facebook says he might have issues with control. My father also had the conversation with me about dressing appropriately in a house around men. Absolutely. Even if we, sorry.
Hey.
Can we go back up? Yeah. Even if we were family, example, always wear a bra. And when a man, always wear a bra, have a bra on when a man is in the house. This is a loaded topic. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey,
Hey.
Absolutely. So anyone who came up under my tutelage that I had a hand in raising, we done had this conversation. Because in my opinion, now I can be wrong, and I'm willing to be corrected and checked if what I'm about to say is offensive. But you're not gonna walk around like this, dressed like this, and you not grown coming out of my house. Period. Now, the only reason why you can do this if you grown is because I can't tell you what to do. And that's if you buying the clothes. Because if I'm buying them, it's gonna be a little more material at the bottom of that skirt, and them jeans is gonna be just a little looser. I understand you're cute, and because of her shape, she gonna look bad no matter what you put her in. She gonna be bad. She's this is a bad chick right here, But there's something to be said about modest apparel, and I know the man in me, and there's probably some misogyny leaking out. I'm sorry, but I think a conversation should be had with her about how to deal with living in
shared spaces.
Even if this was a guy, so let's say this guy was chiseled and stacked and whatever, he can't be walking around with your sister there bulging and stuff. You're not gonna be happy with that. His bulge, his print showing, and Grace sweat pants and stuff. No, you don't wear that while she's here.
And I like that you said that, because it goes both ways. Because if it was a dad who had his girlfriend in the house and his son was living there or moved back in or whatever the situation was, he can't walk around in just boxers. That's a no.
No, absolutely not.
And so, like, just bringing back that respect within a home, that appropriate communication between everybody involved. And also, it's important for when you are building a life with somebody. And I love, married couples, when they have kids, they say it's us and then them kids. When you are building a life with someone and you are choosing to be with this individual in partnership, you have to be able to prioritize their needs over your kids. And if your grown daughter cannot respect the home and all that live in it, including your partner, then your daughter needs to have a new address where she can walk around naked if she wants to.
Right. And that's a blessing to do. I'm just going to let you know, get you your own space. And the first thing you do, take off all of your clothes, even your socks.
Turn the heat up just a little bit. Turn the heat up.
Walk around naked and let the Lord minister to you while you do it. Get your mind on Jesus while you walk around your house naked.
It will make you feel like you in the garden. It absolutely would.
Why you just bend that ass over and let that coochie breathe. No, but this is the conversation starter. Hopefully we have provoked you. Maybe so. A lot of times people don't have conversations because they don't know how to start them, and conversations are uncomfortable a lot of times. But you have to have conversations. This is a conversation I think that a mother-daughter, father-daughter, mother-son, father-son, you need to have these conversations, with the people so that they know moving forward, so this is a conversation starter. Whether you agree with us or not, share this video and have this conversation on your page with your followers. But now, how can the people follow you on Facebook, should they want to follow you, or on social medias?
You can find me on social media at Ms. Bay Windows. Thank you. On Instagram, on YouTube, and Facebook.
And you can follow me on all social mediations at Walt B Connection. You can also give to me on Cash App at $ Walt B Connection. God bless you. And remember, walk around naked. Oh, wait, that's not the message of the show, is it?
It is not the message, but it's okay. It's a good note to leave on.
No.
Because pressure can also include clothing. That is not for you.
Oh, yes, okay. Oh, she said don't come back with that evil game.
It was very vicious.
Well, there's a messy hoe that lives on the inside of me. And every now and then she got to come out and show her tail. And I think she did that tonight.
Well, that pressure was not meant for me.
Absolutely. All right. But we do thank you. And we will see you all next week here on the Walt Bay Connection.
Thank you for watching Pyro Media Network. For more information, please visit pyromedianetwork.com.